Indigo here. Today we're going to be talking about finding California birds in parks. Tip number 1 is find a water source. Birds need water and they love the insects that fly around water. So what you want to do when you come to a lake or creek or a river, scan the surface. Right now there's not a lot going on because it's California in the summertime and our ducks, almost all of them are up in the northern part of the US. But in the wintertime this place is going to be packed with ducks and geese and all kinds of great birds. But even in the summertime you can find birds here. You want to look at around the edges for waders like egrets and herons, and then you also want to check the low-lying branches and the perching areas around the water, because that's where you'll find your flycatchers, such as your black phoebes, your Cassin's kingbirds, also fish hunters if you're really lucky, because you don't get them very often, like the belted kingfisher and the osprey. Two, you want to check the grassy areas. These are the places that are open with grass or also with trees with grass. And you actually want to look really carefully in the grass because a lot of the grass foragers, like sparrows and towhees, they like to blend in the grass and kind of conceal themselves. So you have to look kind of carefully. And also you want to look for the perching flycatchers, such as the phoebes, and bluebirds. You see a lot of bluebirds in the parks. Okay, here's a western bluebird. It's just checking me out. Catching insects on the grass. Tip number 3 is to listen. You can hear a lot of great birds just by listening. Some of them are really obvious, like crows and scrub jays. But also when you start to hear a little bit more and get used to it, you'll be able to hear phoebes really well, goldfinches, woodpeckers, all kinds of really great bird sounds. So keep those ears open. Is to look up. There's a lot of birds that are only going to hang out in the very tippy tops of the trees, such as band-tailed pigeons, which a lot of people never see, but they're pretty much in every park in Southern California year-round. Also, look at the birds flying in the sky. You're going to see a lot of your raptors, turkey vultures, red-tailed hawks, and also this time of year swallows, tons of swallows flying around up high. And if you don't look up, you're gonna miss them. Okay, there's an Allen's hummingbird that's insect hunting right over my head. They do this little flippy flop dance with their tail. It's really fun to watch. Okay, then there's a bunch of swallows flying overhead. Tip number 5, the last one for today, is to look at the edges between the groomed, grassy side of the park and the kind of more natural, wild areas. These edges are where a lot of birds love to hide, and they're very rich in bird life. So you're gonna find a lot of California quail, towhees, sparrows, song sparrows, goldfinches, all kinds of birds, and other creatures as well, the rabbits and the ground squirrels and all that, because they like to hide in the brush. They feel safer over there, but they're gonna come out here because this is where the good food is and where the water source is. So if you kind of just take a cruise along here and keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, really pay attention to this edge area, you're gonna find a lot of really good birds. So that was our 5 expert tips on finding California birds in local parks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please get outside and enjoy the wildlife.